This is on.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
That will be quite enough. This is the pit.
I just can't.
What you need?
All right then.
But why?
No.
Whatever should I do?
Blasphemy! I'm just... Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let us share.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
What now? What now?
Well, the sky. The sky.
Stop that at once.
The sky.
Oh,
fine.
I love it.
What am I gonna do?
But come off it. Hey. Yep. This place. Let's go.
Yes.
Just a sec.
So apparently. Well then.
Yes.
We got them. They saw us. Everyone.
How's that? Come on! Let's push through, Cat! How's that?
Scared.
Cat!
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Come on!
Amazing. Great moves back there.
We found some.
Look at that. That was brilliant. This is bad. They're onto us.
Cat!
Strive to use this power wisely.
Alright, how's that?
Feel the power coursing through me.
No enemies I can see. They must have gotten away.
Come on!
I imagine that would be of use.
Let's push through!
All right, we did it.
Come on! Cat! Alright, how's that? Cat! Let's give him a fight!
In one fell swoop.
No holding back! Burn to ash!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Joel.
Fire!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Okay. Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
I can feel my power growing.
Let's push through!
Amazing. Great move back there. No, looks like they found us.
Hey, good one.
Yep.
Looks like we managed to rid ourselves.
Cat!
Such skill. Impressive as ever. Exemplary.
Very impressive.
Impressive as ever.
Hey, great job.
We found something.
We're so lucky. Hey, great job.
All right, how's that?
You can do it.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Impressive as ever. I imagine that would be of use.
Come on!
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Skill.
All right, how's that?
Yeah, nice work. Amazing. Great moves back there. Looks like they gave up. What a relief. Look. All right.
Stay present and focused.
Get ready.
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
I'm
Keep it up,
Vitus
Stroll.
power. Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Come!
That's your opening,
Oh,
Captain.
shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let
at their
me.
weak spot.
The power of ice.
Let's go! Freeze!
Night! Freeze! Tactic.
Stroll. They got you with multiple ailments. You hit their weak point.
Come
Keep it up,
forth,
Stroll.
Royal Soul!
You hit their weakness.
Night!
That's your
Oh,
opening,
shards of
Captain.
ice!
Hulkenberg got them right at their
Me.
weak spot.
Be frozen.
You've got a
Let's
bunch
go.
of ailments to knock you down, Captain.
Night! Freeze! Only a flesh wound.
Her down. Get her back up.
Not now. Ah! The power of ice.
You hit their weak point. Keep
Come
it up,
forth,
Stroll.
Royal Soul!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain.
This calls for one of these.
My spirit
Stroll.
I'm Vitus
got
power.
multiple ailments.
Everyone,
Stroll.
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet. Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Stroll got knocked out. For anyone get him back on his feet. Hulkenberg got them right
The
at their
freedom of a
weak spot.
wanderer. This should work.
Hulkenberg's
Live to see
attack.
another day.
She needs help.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
However,
Even so,
yes.
right.
What do you think?
In that case,
Yeah! Hey! Okay then. Right?
All right. Oh,
So,
Guess we're splitting up.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
well then,
I...
Save it.
Oh, I am good.
all right then.
Grand Cathedral.
How far?
Well, how did this happen? I'm just incredulous. Ridiculous.
No. Isn't it?
it's quite...
Stop that at once!
Oh.
No.
We did it. All right.
Amazing! No.
Ta!
No. Isn't it?
what were the gods doing?
No. Whatever should I do?
What is it? I'm just... How did this happen? Well... Ridiculous.
How far?
I love it. What am I gonna do? Eh? What now? Want in on this? Just between us. What now? I love it.
How far?
I love it.
My wits are me.
What to do? Oh, what a curse. You ill?
Boy there!
Hey, listen. Hey, Playinng. Hey, listen.
Boy there!
Now, where was I? I've been waiting. That it. Oh, you'll come again. What now? All right then.
Let's go.
Now, how did I wind up here? Yeah. Aye. All right. But that's...
Huh? Rangeeth?
Wow.
Hold on. Truth is... However...
That's...
I...
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Oh, definitely. Sure, but...
Right. You know... Come on. You. Thanks. I feel more courageous when I'm with you. Huh. Let's head back.
What is it?
Let's go. Say there.
All right then.
God, I am grateful. What is it?
Say there.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. What is it?
God, I am grateful.
Stop that at once! Say it.
What is it? Amazing. Fancy a bit of...
Yeah. You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
So that means...
Kinda weird.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then. Ta!
Ah, 'tis you. Hail. The truth is... I see. All right. All right. Certainly.
Well,
Surely you jest.
Rotanth?
nice to meet you.
Ah,
Hmm?
absurd.
You! What?
Yes. And?
Whoops.
Sorry. I have not the luxury of regret.
Pardon me.
Hmm? Very well. Yes.
What is amazing?
Yeah. You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
No.
Exactly. You did it!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Say there.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
No.
Truth is,
No.
Yes.
What?
obviously.
Worry not. Hang on.
Stop! I'm sorry.
No. Yes. Yes.
Wait. Taking that into account,
Well then,
yeah. Hey, so,
no.
Thank you.
Now. A new power.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Really? Save it.
All right then.
What is amazing?
Yeah. You're a big...
Next up is... Oh, right!
No. Now then.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
What is it? God, I am good. This is done.
Now, where was...
Would you look at this? Hello.
What now?
Oh, you're coming.
Luis's damn private
What
army.
now? Now, where was I? Now, where was...
Welcome.
This should do.
Oh, you'll come in.
Maurice's damn private army.
My wits have left me.
Give it a fall,
But come off it.
Hey! Yep.
We could fulfill.
Clock's tick. It's your call.
Let's be off.
The party at last found themselves at Playinng Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
Is this right?
But
come on!
My thanks.
what now?
Okay then. Let's go.
Whoa.
Should we try somewhere else?
Well then,
If so,
Why did this happen?
What? Amazing! Great moves back there. What?
How's that? Who won? This battle's ours. Let's go.
Stay calm, everyone.
warrior! Let me rethink this. Tougher than I thought.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's finish this.
Nice going,
oath of
Captain.
night.
Right there.
They die hard!
The freedom of a wanderer.
One for the captain.
With blade in hand! Oh, shards of ice! Worthy foe after all!
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
Please!
Only one. Finish them off. shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Ah! Let's push through!
Tis our opening!
And we'll win this. Take that! Who remains?
Double play this power! Stay
That's
sharp!
one for the
Stand
captain. Let's keep
ready.
it going.
Right there! They yet cling to life.
I can't afford.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
That'll do.
Impressive as ever.
What now? We found something.
Not bad. On your guard! Act fast! We have this! No holding back! I'll crush you! Almost finished!
Shatter! Just
That's
one left!
for the captain.
Observe the
Let's keep
oh,
it going.
power of heroes.
Done yet.
Finish them up. Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
What now?
Right.
Oh, yeah?
They're on to us. Let's take them all out!
Quick, everyone, go!
Take that! 3 remaining!
Right now!
Just two
That's
left!
one for the captain! Let's keep it going!
I shall vanquish evil! Let's wrap this up! That's okay.
Keep it up! What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Good.
Tis done.
Nice. I feel stronger
New
already.
means of protection.
What now?
Oh,
All right, yeah, how's that?
Act fast!
Win this.
quick!
go.
Everyone, go!
Ah! I'll crush you! Almost finished!
Gauntlet!
Come
Great
forth,
job.
Royal Soul! Strike! Last one!
Yes! The
I've
captain
sworn
took
I shall
one
be
down.
as a shield.
Ah! That's done yet.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Okay,
I'm eager to see you use that.
our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Let's take them all out.
This is our chance! Forward!
Warrior! You'll be dust! Almost finished!
Seeker always comes through.
Shatter! Just
That's
one
luck
left!
for the captain.
Is everyone all right?
Let's keep it going.
Right there!
In the name of just... Ah!
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
What now?
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Hut!
Yeah.
Let's push through!
Let us settle
Let's give them a
this.
fight!
Are you prepared? Take that! The end's in sight!
One out.
Vitus power! Strike!
Last
You got
one.
him.
Observe
Nice
the
going,
enemy.
Captain.
Ah!
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
We found something.
Yeah.
What now?
We've been spotted! On your guard! Very impressive.
Cat! Cat!
Great find. Keep it. Hey, you found something.
We found some. Look at that. What now? We found something.
Yeah. Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Come on!
Right.
Try some of this quick! Let's go!
Warrior! I'll crush you! Moment of truth.
Seeker always comes through.
Two remaining!
One for the captain. Let's keep it going.
Let's go! Shatter! Just one left!
For the captain.
Observe the enemy.
Keep it going.
Take this! Still standing, I see.
In the...
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Satisfaction. Ha! I have never known such height.
What now?
Push through!
I'll give it my all. I shall vanquish evil. Take that! Two remaining.
Took one out.
Seeker!
Keep it up.
Stay sharp!
Yes.
It's not over yet!
They'll not
Took one
break my
down.
defenses.
Tougher than I thought.
It's okay.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Good. 'Tis done.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Alright, let's push through!
That's somewhere safe. This could be our chance. No holding back. You'll be dust. Three remaining.
Great
Hold
job.
back! Shatter! Let's
That's
finish
one
this!
for the captain.
stand
Let's
ready.
keep it going.
than I thought.
Seeker! Just one
For
left!
the captain!
Is everyone-
Let's keep it going!
There!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That'll do. Right. I could get used to this. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are...
A preemptive
Let's take them all out.
Quick, everyone, go!
Ah! Take that! Right, let's keep this up.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Strike! Two
That's
remaining!
one for the captain.
Observe the enemy.
Keep
I
it
shall
going.
defend!
Ah!
Only
Done
two
yet.
minutes.
Hold back!
Stay sharp!
Shatter! Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
Took one down. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad. What now? Alright, how's that?
We found it.
That was the last of them.
Let us settle
How
this!
you doing?
we'll win this.
Get in there. Finish them off.
I call upon royal power within. Two remaining.
Not by this power!
Say so myself.
Just one
Got him.
left!
That's the
Nice go,
spirit.
Captain.
They yet cling to life.
No.
Ah!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Remain steadfast. Some foes
Let's push
will
through!
That might be of use later.
Hey,
All good.
Come on!
A preemptive
this could be our
strike!
chance. No holding back. I'll crush you. The end's in sight.
Seeker!
Great job, Stroll.
Shatter! Stay sharp!
Got him.
It's not over
Nice
yet!
going, Captain.
Right there!
And that's that. Victory's ours.
A trivial fight, really.
Let's push through!
Skill.
Come on!
Hey, great job.
Let's push through!
Let us settle
We have
this.
the edge!
Warrior. I'll crush you. Right, let's keep this up.
I won't hold back!
Always comes through.
Strike! A tough one.
I stand ready. Right there! Let nothing stop you!
You never let us down.
Only 2
No
enemies
holding
left.
back!
Stay sharp!
You'll be dust! That's one!
Took one out!
It's okay.
If I say so myself.
Scroll
Is everyone
can't
all
take
right?
anymore.
I defer to you.
Someone heal her. That's the last of them! The way's clear!
What now?
There are still some folks around.
Charge!
Let's give him a
Magic
fight!
charm. Get ready!
Are you prepared? I'll crush you! Two remaining!
Took one out!
Let's seek
Keep it up!
her! Just
That's
one
one
left!
for the captain! Let's keep it
Take
going!
this! Worthy foe after all.
Now.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
All right, how's that?
Down. Keep it up.
We have the edge.
Let's take them all out. Take that! Not done
It's
yet.
okay.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Satisfactory.
What now? Come on! Let's push through! Come on!
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
We found something. All right.
Not bad.
What now? What now?
Got a sec? Yep. All right.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll crush you!
Right on target.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Is night! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
You'll be dust!
Seeker! With healing power!
I owe you.
Is that all? Night! Freeze!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Warrior!
weak spot.
Take that!
Let's Seeker! Shatter!
For all that we strive for!
Warrior! Perhaps not. Warrior! Hack and slash!
Still
Hulkenberg's badly
stands.
wounded. Someone heal her.
So easily.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
By this power.
She needs help.
We're not out of this yet!
Thank you.
My thanks!
Night! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
shall
the weak
vanquish
spot.
evil! I'll cut you down! Not done
The
yet.
freedom I won't hold back! With healing power!
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
Let justice prevail!
Hulkenberg got them right
Warrior!
in the weak spot.
You'll be dust tougher than I thought!
So come forth, royal soul! Hut! Not good!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh, please!
Night! Freeze!
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
That's...
No.
Huh?
Listen,
Honestly. All right.
say,
I see.
what now? Gallica,
Let's head back.
ah!
Hey! Okay then. Got it.
All right.
True.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
What is it? God, I am grief. Oh, sit down, Clyde. You ill?
What now? What now?
Oi there! Oi there!
Hey, listen. Okay? This is on sale.
Now then. What now?
That's what we wanted. And what is it? That will be quite enough.
Ridiculous.
I just can't.
What do you need?
But why?
Ridiculous.
Whatever should I do?
Blasphemy.
Closure.
That reminds me.
What now?
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
All right, I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough. You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Interesting. Perhaps it does have hidden depths. You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
What is it?
Really coming down. Say there.
All right then.
Let's go.
This rain just
Got a special. Stop that!
What are the gods doing?
All right then. Let's go.
Now, how did I wind up here? Oh? Oh-ho!
Sure, but I wonder.
My thanks. Long ago.
Come on!
Nevertheless.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my.
All right. Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
No.
Say there. Unstinking believable.
Just can't stand it. Oi there!
Hey, listen.
What is it?
Excuse me. Appreciate it. Gonna be tough. Happy to hear that.
I don't know about that.
Take care.
All right. Well then.
What is amazing?
Yeah. You're a big...
Next up is... Oh, right!
No.
Exactly. You did...
All right.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented! No matter who you are, you can take the throne!
Anyone?
Even me? If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where? All right then.
I'm just... This is all right.
Hey, listen. You sound like
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do? What's going on? Him?
This is all right. What shall I do?
All right then.
What's going on? What should I do?
So foolish, it arouses great... All right, then.
That's terribly unfair.
I certainly can see it.
Sanctifex Warden.
Give it a full brush, eh?
Damn.
What shall I do? Just grab
I certainly
you little Warwick's on. That damned Luis.
Let's not.
Hey,
So
listen.
foolish, it arouses great...
What should I do?
Ridiculous. Who'll take the crown now? This is all right.
Stop that at once!
Really not. What shall I do?
Maurice, I could see it. Stinking believable.
What's going on? What should I do? Sanctifex Warden.
Ridiculous.
You sound like a damn fool, you know that?
Hey, listen.
It's terrible. Stop that at once!
What is it? This is all right. Tournament for the throne. I'm in trouble now. I'm in it now. Ridiculous. Oh, really? What now? Ridiculous. What is it? I'm in trouble now. I don't care who gets it. Luis is king. I'm just...
Damn. Hasn't even properly finished morning then.
Indeed.
Well, well. Tournament for the throne. Tournament for the throne.
I certainly can see it being Louise.
I
Oh, me?
believe it.
Close your aim.
What is it?
So foolish, it arouses...
But
Why?
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Bye-bye now.
What should I do?
How did I wind up here?
What in tarnation's going on?
Look at that. This is all right.
What's going on? What should I do?
I'm out of ideas.
Sorry. Hey! You sound like a stinking believe.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it.
That's enough now.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now.
What's going on?
Closure
This is all right.
Wind up here.
Really now? Folders, the other kind of town.
Whoa! Unstinking believable. Louise, I didn't see it.
What is nonsense? Shut.
This is nice.
Just can't believe it's true. I'm out of ideas.
You sound like a damn fool. Hey, listen. Hey, mister. Stop it.
It's all ridiculous. What you need?
Oi there!
Whatever.
Hey!
All right then. just... This is all right.
Hey, listen.
How to handle this? How to handle this?
I'm out of ideas.
Sanctifex.
What should I do?
What's going on?
Well then, if you say
This is all right.
How did I wind up here? Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Whoa, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite.
An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We would never laugh at such a plight.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, You shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Fancy a bit?
Don't push yourself.
What?
Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown! For the people, for the throne! Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
Let us hurry.
This place...
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Gauntlet Runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Muras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
So Drewski has been an up-and-coming star for around the last 4 years. He was ushered into the internet game around the same time as his good friend Jack Harlow, and it was like as Jack was rising up the ranks of music, Drewski was rising up the ranks of comedy. During that time, he has become the most infamous skit comedian online, and this has obviously afforded him many opportunities, including his own show, countless sponsorships and commercials, features in movies, steak and Happy Dad alcoholic beverages, a feature on 2K, a comedy tour, and frequent collaborations with the biggest streamers and comedians in the world. Basically, this man became a cash cow, as Drewski has an insane ability to take everyday situations and types of people and turn them into a viral skit or a meme. And his comedy just has this way of reflecting and predicting in real life situations. But now Drewski has found himself wrapped up in the Diddy situation, as he and his friend and popular wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., have been listed in some of these Diddy accusations. But the claims they are throwing around here are honestly so outlandish that it almost makes this hard to believe. Now, yesterday was when this bombshell would hit the timeline. In the matter of Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, an amended complaint names 2 more plaintiffs and several additional defendants, including Odell Beckham Jr., Drewski, and a myriad of other people. So previously it was just Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, and then a couple John Does that were not listed, and now those John Does, the main ones, have been listed as Drewski and Odell Beckham Jr. In total, Drewski's name is actually listed 45 different times in this lawsuit, but these are the key details that really make everyone think that this is pretty far-fetched. Defendant Diddy then instructed another defendant Doe to also violate plaintiff defendant Doe, who has been determined to be defendant Drewski, is what they're alleging. They say instead of immediately violating the plaintiff, defendant Drewski doused plaintiff with more oil and lubricant and then jumped on top of the plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide, and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to his enormous size. So they're saying Drewski was in there slipping and sliding all around. Defendant Drewski then caught himself from sliding over the plaintiff's oiled body, and off the bed, he then began violating the plaintiff through her reproductive parts. While defendant Drewski was violating the plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began pleasuring himself while recording plaintiff's violation by defendant Drewski. Another party's phone fell on the bed near the plaintiff. The plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her person by defendants Diddy and Drewski. Obviously, at this point, the baby oil is like infamous in this Diddy case. For those of you who don't remember, they claim that they discovered over 1,000 bottles of laced baby oil in Diddy's house.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Defendant Diddy began laughing at plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Throughout this violent gang violation, defendant Diddy made constant belittling remarks to plaintiff, including that he owned her now. When defendant Drewski was finished violating the plaintiff, defendant KK entered the room to examine the condition of the plaintiff, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions. And they say this is when they attached her to an IV and pretty much brought her back to life, made sure she wasn't gonna die. And that was apparently when Diddy, Shane, who is apparently the man who introduced Diddy to this person, KK, Odell, and Drewski then exited the residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously this all had the internet going absolutely wild. Of course, people immediately started resurfacing old clips of Diddy hanging out with Drewski.
Don't mind if I do.
They were basically saying that this clip hits different now, as it was also rumored that Diddy had been lacing drinks at his infamous parties.
I wouldn't, Shot.
Hey guys, I just found an amazing digital marketing expert on Fiverr.
The company had its most effective campaign yet.
Drewski was also asked at one point what it was like to attend these Diddy parties.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties? Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
You saying that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all
questions.
I said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking. We just asking.
Yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
"Do you have fun?" I ain't seen that.
Yeah, you did. Huh?
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
What party? Say that about the party.
Y'all smiling too much. I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah, the party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit. Yeah,
that's what you do.
Now, obviously, Drewski does like to troll. Yes, his body language became a little bit uncomfortable, but you do have to keep in mind that thousands of different people have been to these Diddy parties, allegedly, and obviously when they're all asked about it, they all say, well, you know, I went to the Diddy party, but I didn't go to, like, the Diddy party, like the behind the doors party that was going on. So then I started questioning, well, what was Diddy's real relationship with Drewski? And as you guys can see here, back in 2021, Drewski did have this show called Sneaking In with Drewski, and upon further inspection you can see that this was airing on Revolt, which was a media network that was primarily owned and founded by Sean Diddy Combs. And although he no longer owns any shares in the company, back in 2021 he was still running that shit, and he presumably gave that opportunity to his boy Drewski. I also thought that this little tidbit was interesting because Odell Beckham Jr. and Drewski have been friends for quite a few years now. Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. struck up a friendship with Drewski upon finding his videos and invited the comedian to stay at his home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And obviously the pandemic was back in early 2020, and that's where these dates really start not matching up, because the defendant is saying that this happened on March 23rd, 2018, way before Drewski was even remotely famous or known online, where the defendant says that this guy Shane invited the plaintiff over to his home to assist him with his cancer medications because he stated he was weak and unable to open his medications. She says upon her arrival that this guy Shane wanted to give her a ride in his new car, and she says this is when this guy Shane pretty much set her up for the violation that allegedly involved Diddy, Drewski, and OBJ. Now, much like with Jay-Z with his recent Diddy accusations, Drewski would respond swiftly to this filing, where he says the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke and living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. So he kind of has the same stance that Jay-Z had back a couple months ago, saying this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit and the timeline isn't even really adding up. And of course, when something like this comes out, you're gonna have a lot of people running with the story, like this tweet that went viral where this girl says, I can't believe hashtag Odell Beckham Jr. and hashtag Drewski are in this new Diddy lawsuit taking turns violating this girl. Wow. You had other popular hip-hop and media pages saying Drewski did what? The same sentiment is shared here, ironically including this misinformation meme. Then you had people using Drewski's own skits against him, like this guy who says there's no way that this Drewski shit is real. Shit! Basically saying that that was Drewski's reaction to this information. Another user says Drewski after someone didn't give him consent.